Hey guys, it's Gold, and I'm back with my second team for NU versus OU. My first Pokemon is Weezing, who's my physical wall with Rocky Helmet. It's got Pain Split for recovery, Will-O-Wisp to burn things, and Fire Blast to hit Steel types, as I really couldn't with this set earlier. And Toxic Spikes is just a great new move that Weezing got in Gen 6. Next, I've got Hank, the Eviolite Piloswine with Thick Fat. It's got Roar in case Sling tries to set up, Ice Shard for priority, Earthquake for stab, and Avalanche for stab. Then we've got Frank, the specially defensive Audino with Regenerator. He's got Wish, Heal Bell, Knockoff, and Thunder Wave. Wish and Heal Bell just really support the team. Knockoff, like I keep saying, is great in this gen, and Thunder Wave has always been a good move. We've got Nightmare, the Choice Scarf Haunter, with Hex because of Weezing's Toxic Spikes, Sludge Bomb for his other stab, Thunderbolt for coverage, and Trick. Then we've got the Life Orb Golurk, Bond. I've got No Guard on it for Dynamic Punch, Earthquake for stab, Ice Punch for coverage, and Stealth Rocks. And finally, Cleopatra, the Choice Specs Jinx with Dry Skin, Psychic and Ice Beam are stab, and Energy Ball and Signal Beam are decent coverage. Let's see how this team does. Hopefully we can have as much success as the last one did. Alright, we found one here. Oof, this is a really threatening team. I'm gonna guess he's gonna lead with Klefki and just annoy my entire team. So I'm going to lead with Bond because I think I can set up rocks and he can't T-Wave me. Let's see how that goes. Oh, Volcarona. Alright. Interesting play. I guess that makes sense because I don't see a spinner on his team or a defogger. And this thing just gets crippled by rocks. Let's see here. What should I do with Volcarona? Alright, I'm going to try to confuse it here. It's got Giga Drain and that's unfortunate, but not the end of the world. I got a crit. Sorry about that. Oh, good luck. Alright, so he's confused. He will kill me with another Giga Drain if he hits it. I don't really want to risk that because this is my only person with rocks. So I'm just going to go into Frank here, who can just eat up this guy's hits. Oh, it does hit himself. Confusion. And let me see here. If I just get off a Thunder Wave, nothing on his team really wants that, of course. He hits himself again. I'm sorry about this. I'm kind of haxing this guy out to start the game. He's got Leftovers, which I don't really want him to have anymore, so I'm just going to knock it off. And after this, I can just Wish Pass out into something. Let's see here. Yeah, I think at this point, I could just go into pretty much either my speedy Pokemon and... oh man, this poor guy. Yeah, I'm just gonna get off a Wish in case he switches. He does not switch. He gets the Giga Drain off, which does bare minimum damage to me. And I'm going to go into... let's see, what's more threatening to his team? I'm gonna go into Cleopatra right here because I know she can outspeed. And the Wish will heal her back up whatever damage this thing does to me. And Frank will get Regenerator back up to full HP. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Did not expect that at all. Alright, good play on his part. Alright, well, let's see here. Nightmare will easily be able to outspeed. Let's see. I could just hit it with a Sludge Bomb at this point. Yeah, that was a misplay on my part going into Jinx there. I should have thought about Fiery Dance. He had just been going for Giga Drain the whole time. Although he saw how little that did, I suppose. But either way, it's dead now, as well as my Jinx, unfortunately. So he's off to an early lead here. Let's see, he's probably just going to bring in Klefki because it's immune to my Sludge Bomb. That would be his best play. Yep, there it is. Alright, well now I'm going to go back into the Golurk because that's what I predicted to lead with. Let's see what he does. Yep, there's the Thunder Wave. I thought so. And like I said, I don't think he has a spinner or a defogger, so I'm just getting my rocks up here. This thing, I guess, could swagger me, which would be really obnoxious. Nope, he's gonna set up those greens. That's a good play. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna get off an Earthquake here and see how much it does. Yeah, it's a swagger. Ooh, there we go. That's a dead Klefki. Hit through the confusion. Nice job, Bond. And he's really done his job here. He's got up the rocks and he killed Klefki. And so I think I've got the lead back now that I've taken out 2 of his Pokemon and got my rocks up. Although, like I said, he does have the Reflect, which is a nuisance to say the least. Let's see here. Not sure what to predict from him. Maybe his Mega Gardevoir? Maybe Hawlucha? Either one would be a good play. Yeah, there's Hawlucha. There's no real reason for me to stay in here. I'm just going to go straight into Olsen Twin, the Weezing. And that should take some Rocky Helmet from this hit. And I can either get off some Toxic Spikes or I can burn this thing. Yep, there's the Acrobatics. And I mean, that really didn't do too much more. I'm going to give the Toxic Spikes just because he doesn't have Poison type to absorb them, or like I said, a Spinner or a Defogger to get them away. And I can just go for a Pain Split. Oh, this thing's got Swords Dance. That's not good. Well, now I kind of have to burn it. Just barely live. Great, got the burn off. Alright. And his Reflect disappeared, which is good. Let me see here. I'm going to get up the other layer of Toxic Spike if he just sets up Swords Dance here, because I do have the priority from my Piloswine, and so I'm not really too worried about him setting up. Yeah, he just kills me and does some damage to himself there. That's fine. And so I can just go into Piloswine and kill it with an Ice Shard unless he switches out. So let's just do that now. And yeah, even if he switches out, it dies coming back into rocks, so that's fine. Weezing really did his job, took out a big threat, and set up a layer of Toxic Spikes, which will really help for Haunter later on. Especially with his Fairy type, he's not going to want to take anything from Haunter, actually. Alright, so we'll see what he goes into. Probably Gardevoir here. Oh, Heliolisk. Oh, right, these things get Surf. Alright, well, I've got no problem just going into Frank. Yep, there's a Surf. Glad I remembered that. Ooh, it's got Leftovers. Interesting set. Alright, well, let's see here. I'm not sure if these things get Focus Blast or not, but I'm just going to set up a Wish. Rain Dance. Because it's got Dry Skin. Okay. I like this set. It's really cool. I'm going to knock off its Leftovers, because I don't want this thing gaining too much HP back. Ooh, Thunder. Man, this is a really interesting set. I really respect this guy for it. So now he has no more Leftovers. I'm going to go for another Wish and try to pass it on into Golurk here. Ooh, a crit. Yeah, I really do need to pass it into Golurk here. He's going to go for another Thunder, just trying to kill Frank off, and Golurk's immune to it. And that'll get him back up to good HP. Unless he predicts this and goes for a Surf, which he does not. So I get a lot of HP back on Bond here, and Audino gets some Regenerator back. So, all sorts of good things. He's got one more turn of Rain. Let's see here, so he's gonna go for a Surf. Trying to see how well Frank can take that. It's gonna be a Rain boosted Surf, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm just gonna go back into Frank. I don't see any reason not to. Yeah, that didn't do it near enough for him. And now his Rain is gone. So I'm just gonna set up the Wish one more time as he goes for another Rain Dance. Good play. And let's see here. Yeah, I'm just gonna stall out with Frank here, I think. Yeah, and Frank's back to almost max HP. I'm just gonna go for a knockoff, and that'll kill it off this turn along with the poison. And he crits me, unfortunately, and the para. Wow, that was an unlucky turn. I guess the para had to happen eventually, though. Alright. Well, let's... No, it's gonna be Mega, so there's no reason to knock off. I'm just gonna try to Wish here. Ooh, got some... Oh, no I didn't. That was just a useless turn. I guess more poison for him, more leftovers for me. I could go into Bond here, but there's no real reason to risk that. Obdino has done its job, I think. So I'm just going to try to get the Wish. Oh yeah, it's a good thing I didn't, because he just went for a Moonblast, which is a smart play. And I'm just going to click Knock Off and see what happens. Yeah, he just kills me. My crit did not matter, obviously. So let's see here. Psychic and Fairy. I'm going to go into Nightmare, and I'm just going to start firing off Hexes, because they're stab and they're going to be boosted by Toxic Spikes. And yep, that's a dead Gardevoir. And I think that'll be game here. And we'll see, this thing is really bulky. So we'll see if I can kill it. Not quite. Oh, it's got Rest. Okay, that's a good play. Now it's not poisoned. I see what he's doing. Alright, well in that case I'm going to switch out because Sludge Bomb will be doing more to this. So I'm just going to go right into Bond because it really isn't too helpful at this point. Alright, he's got Sleep Talk. Okay, cool. So, since he has Sleep Talk, I'm going to confuse him. Oh, I got a crit. Sorry about that. I don't think it really matters, though. Okay, good. He hits himself. And I'm going to go for Earthquake. Yep, that's a good game. Alright, and so that is the first win for this team. So I'll see you guys all in the next episode.